Hello, everybody. My name is Annette. I am the owner and founder of Escape to Yoga, and today is March 16th, 2020. I just wanted to come on and talk to you, connect with you, and let you know how things are going at Escape and also what are the next steps for our yoga community. As most of you are aware by now, we chose to shut down the studio on Friday morning, Friday the 13th. And it was a really, really tough decision. Thanks to our members' generosity, which, I feel so blessed to have received, we were given a moment to pause and step back and decide how to proceed. So I really, really appreciate your support. Everyone who is able has stepped up, and so that just gives us a little time to proceed in a calm, skillful manner. Because some might say that I overreacted on Friday when I shut down the studio suddenly the way I did. And I know a lot of other studios didn't close, and I totally respect that decision. Every business is different. Everybody's business circumstances are different. And in fact, Escape is different and unique in one special way. And that is that we have at Escape a very large senior membership. A large part of our community is made up of our elders. And, we are just so blessed to have so many of our elders walking among us at Escape. Let me just say that again. We are so blessed to have so many of our elders walking among us at Escape. Something you may not know about me is that I was the primary caregiver for my grandmother for many years. She came into my care in her mid-80s and lived with me for a time, and eventually she moved to an assisted living facility. My grandmother was not an educated woman. She was an orphan from Mexico who never got more than a second grade education because she was hearing disabled. And somehow she managed to make her way up to the United States, even without really knowing how to speak English very well, and walked her life until she reached, a ripe age of wisdom. You can imagine, with all of the disadvantages I just mentioned, she lived a pretty rough life. And forget the education, the wisdom that comes with being on our planet for so many decades is invaluable. While she was living in her assisted living facility, there were many times when it was shut down because of flu outbreak. And thankfully, my grandmother was never taken by flu, but every time it happened, a few of our friends were. Eventually, she did pass away of natural causes at the ripe age of 92. So I have super fond memories of her. So, if it seems like I overreacted a bit, it's probably true. I probably did because of my own personal history. When I woke up on Friday morning, I just knew in my heart that there was no way. I didn't know if it was hype. I didn't know if it was real, but there was no way that I was going to gamble our elders' lives on it. So, it was a tough decision, but there was no other choice. So what's next for Escape to Yoga? We are as I said, so grateful that our members have chosen to support us, that so many of our members who are able have chosen to support us, to give us a couple weeks to really adapt and react, and also to do so at a pace that allows us to do the self-care that we all need so much right now. So we are getting to your membership change request as quickly as possible. Our wonderful membership coordinator, Missy, happened to have been enjoying herself in paradise on vacation when this all happened, but she will be returning to us very soon and handling those membership change requests as quickly as we can. We'll get to every single one, I promise, and we'll correct any mistakes if we don't. The other thing that we're going to be doing very soon is launching an all-new Facebook members-only group. And this is where we're going to be connecting with you and just kind of keeping you informed about what's happening at the studio and, you know, how we're going to be delivering services to you. And also it's a great place for our membership to connect with each other so that, you know, if we come to a place where our members need support, you know, if we need to bring food to people, especially our seniors, if we need to bring food to their homes, if we need to bring supplies, if we need to support each other in any way in the coming weeks as we walk through this terrifying situation, I want to have a forum there where, you know, we can support each other. So I'm going to be sending out invitations to all of our existing members, and I highly humbly request that you go ahead and sign on to that group so you can stay in touch with us and each other. Also, what else do we have going on? We are going to be bringing our programs to you online. We're going to be calling it Escape to Yoga Online, I suppose. I don't know. We need to figure out the technology on this. But from what I understand, it's not that hard. So we should be able to come to you in your living room with our programs very, very soon. So please stay tuned for that. And the last thing here on my list of, you know, what we're going to be doing behind the scenes is a super duper deep clean of the studio. The studio is already clean. We've been disinfecting, you know, since February 28th. We've been disinfecting and hyper cleaning the place more than we already did. But we're going to get in there with the time that you have bought us and get it like new. So when we reopen, I'm shooting for April 1st. When we reopen, it'll be sparkly clean. So I know there's a lot of fear out there about the fate of small business in our country. The fears are so founded. It's a really scary situation, but I want you to know that Escape to Yoga is solid, and we're going to be here for you. We'll be here when this is over. We'll be opening our doors for you, and we'll be helping you heal from whatever it is we end up going through together as a community in this situation. So namaste. I miss you already. We'll be in touch soon.